You know, as a black man living in America, I must admit, it is not easy. It is not easy being black in America because upon the racism we face, upon the decks that's stacked against the black man, upon the police hating and using black men as a shooting target, upon all this, we get blamed by our women for everything that goes wrong in their life. Everything that goes wrong in their life, they blame us, right? And when it comes to dating, you got these swirlers, you got these bedwenchers that go on social media and tell the world how white zaddy is better than black men, how white zaddy treats them better than black men, how white zaddy provides for them better than black men. I'm sure we all have seen those videos, have we not? Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, because today we have a special video I want us to watch today. When it comes to social media, there are 4 sisters, 4 black women that I follow. I follow their content, okay? That's our good sister, Kristen Cure, which I've reacted to a few of her videos. Then you have our other sister, Danica Marie, Dope Discussions. I've also reacted to a few of her content. And then you have our beautiful sister, River TV, which I've also reacted to a couple of her videos. And last but not least, and our good sister, Dee Dee. However, I have not reacted to our good sister Dee Dee's videos. And today, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be my first time reacting to one of her videos, okay? And today, she is going to give her perspective. She is going to react to a swirler that's been used up by them folks. Now she's running back to black men, and she's still complaining, okay? Shout out to our good brother, Ezekiel, for sending to this clip. Let's get to it. Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Okay, this might be controversial, but who cares? TikTok is about to end. So dating is hard. It's hard for everybody, whatever race you are, but here's what I want to get off my chest. In 2019, I came back to black men. I know you probably like, came back? Yes. I dated a lot of white guys in high school because I went to a diverse high school. And so since I had that experience, I dated white guys in college. And then after college and eventually I got engaged to a white guy that I was dating for a very long time. We moved to LA together. We had a really great couple years together in LA, but then we realized we were different. We had grew apart. He had an idea what he wanted his life to be, and I had an idea what I wanted my life to be. Not a perfect relationship. It was some flaws in that too. It's some things he could have grown from that as a man as well. But since that relationship, I've been craving that connection or that type of connection.
So let me just make it clear, make sure I'm understanding what she's saying. So she dated a white guy. She dated white guys in college and, throughout school and all of that. And she met a white guy that she got engaged with. They moved together. All of that looks promising, but they couldn't work it out because they were different. They had differences. He wanted his life to go a certain way. She didn't want hers to go that way, I'm sure. And so they broke up. So this was an engagement, could have been a marriage, but it fell apart because they were not on the same page. They couldn't somehow figure that out. They couldn't work through it. And I'm pretty sure it's the woman usually who is, if it doesn't go her way, then it's a wrap. So what he wanted is not what she wanted. So he had a plan for the way he wanted his life to go, and she had a different plan. So boom, that didn't work out. We see that happen all the time. We see that happen with black couples, and we see it happen with interracial couples. It's a common theme, okay? So I just wanted to make that clear. That's what she's saying. So let's continue.
She is 100% correct. I agree with her 100% because even looking at the stats, with his relationships or with his marriage, who leaves first? It's always the women. It's always the women that packs up and leave. Men always tend to want to work it out. And irrelevant to what race it is. Men always want to stay and work it out. Men always settle. Yes, we do. I said it. Men, we always settle. We don't get the woman of our dream. We get the woman that's nice to us. You understand what I'm saying? And so a lot of us, that ultimate woman that we want, we never get her. We always settle. Am I right or wrong? Anyway, let's keep going.
Since coming back to black men in 2019, it has been traumatizing. The first black guy I dated, it was perfect in the beginning. It was great. But then shortly after, he started showcasing trauma he had with his mother and his growing up and his ex-wife. And it seemed like all of that he was putting on me. I was in therapy the whole time. And as soon as I told him, maybe you need to like look into therapy and like work that out. I don't think this is something we could work out together, but I don't want to leave you, but work that out. He was like, oh, you think you all that because you in therapy? That relationship ends. The next black man I date is perfect. We have everything in common. We travel the world together. We have a good time. He buys me everything, takes me on wonderful dinners. He can't stop cheating. Turns out he had emotional issues from his mother, where he had issues with commitment and opening up to people. Eventually, he moved to another state, and I was just like, due to the emotional issues, I don't think I'll be able to move to the other state for you because I have my own career. So that ended. Took some time, like I did for between every other relationship, journaled, worked on myself, continued therapy. Next black man I date. Everything's going well. He takes me on beautiful dinners. He buys me all kind of wonderful things. We have a lot in common. Everything's going great. Boom, rips off the mask. He has trauma. Issues with his family, issues with his mother, issues with his cousin, his father. Him too. The ex-wife scarred him up to where everything that I did, he was blaming. He was just like, the ex-wife did this, I'm not having it. Trauma. All I'm saying is it that black people can't stay together because it's shared trauma? What's the issue?
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video. Brothers, did you notice one thing? Every relationship that she claimed she was in with a black man, she pointed out their faults. Just like women. Tell me, please, if I'm wrong, correct me. Any one of you guys, please, tell me in the comment section when you meet a woman and you ask her what happened in your last relationship. Please, how many women ever comes out and say, I messed up that relationship? No, it's always men. Just like she listed all these things that every man did. She basically was perfect in all those relationships. She was the perfect one. And everyone else was the one that had issues. Man, fuck out of here, man. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, let's keep going.
What's the issue? Because when I was in a relationship with white men, I never felt this way. I never was having gender wars and they weren't throwing trauma on me like that. Like I felt safe. I feel like I could thrive. I feel like I could be myself. With black men, I feel like I'm being judged all the time. I'm always being put down. You not this, you not enough of that. I'm my mama, my ex-wife. It's like, but then when you ask black men to go to therapy, they refuse. They refuse. They swear to God it's your fault.
She said that she dated white men all through college and all that, and in fact was getting ready to marry one. So you're not holding yourself back. You're not holding yourself accountable. You're pointing out all of the issues that are wrong with the men, because even in the white relationship, that didn't work out. He had a set of goals that he wanted from what she said, and she didn't agree with it. And so y'all couldn't make that work. Y'all couldn't compromise. You couldn't figure it out. So even with the white man, it didn't work out. But you felt safer over there for whatever reason. But regardless whether you felt safe or not, the relationship still didn't thrive. And none of the other relationships that you had with a white man amounted to anything. So if you're dating white men, you're dating black men, if it's just an issue that you feel safer over there, even though it doesn't yield much out of it, you still have to be accountable for your part. Just because you're in therapy for a reason. It doesn't mean that you have it all together. That means you need work too, but you're highlighting, which I think we tend to do, especially as women, we tend to highlight the man's issues and we don't highlight our own. And so it becomes a bigger issue because a lot of women are entitled and selfish. She said a couple of the black men had good relationships. They took care of her, bought her this, did that. So that wasn't the issue. He could financially take care of you, but you had your own career. You don't want to move with him anywhere else because you felt like he had too much trauma. But a lot of black women are very insensitive. And yes, it comes from sometimes our upbringing and how we were raised. A lot of women are independent. She has everything. She says, I have my own career. So your own career, it means you're your own person. You haven't been taught how to be in a relationship with any man. So that's partly why the white man who she was engaged to didn't work, because he was the leader of that situation and he had a certain way of how he wanted his family to look and what he wanted to be, and she didn't agree with that. So boom, that means women don't know how to cooperate with the man. They're not following the man's lead. Her career takes precedence over a relationship and what a man wants for his family to look like.
May God bless this sister. May God continue to bless you, Dee. May God continue to bless you. She is spitting fire. She is spitting fire. Now, let me add this to that. With everything she just said, she said it all. So let me just add this one thing. When black women talk about black men, they want black men to be successful. They want the black man to have a long bank account. They want the black man to have his stuff together. They want the black man to have it to live in a nice house. They want the brother to have a nice car. They want the black man to already be made. However, when they date outside our race, all that shit goes out the window. He can be a trash, bum, white dude living at the trailer park. Just the fact that he is white, she will date him and still put him on a pedestal. He's not offering her anything, nothing, but she will put him on a pedestal. You understand what I'm saying? But expect us to be number one before they give us a shot. And even then, it's still not enough. This is the reason why I hate yes, I said it. I hate with a passion interracial relationships. And also, if I ever meet a sister that tells me, yes, she dated a white man before, you know what? You are spoiled milk I will never touch. Period. ... Go back over there. Since you feel they are better, bye-bye. Take your ass, jump back over the fence and stay there. Because we, the proud black men that are proud to be black, we don't want your sellout having ass. Now, what do you guys think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Either way, leave your comments below so we can start this conversation. Until the next video, stay safe in the streets. Later. That will wrap it up for today's episode. And thank you for joining me. So please, leave a comment below. If you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. Leave the comment below. And also, you tell me what you want me to cover. You tell me what you want me to discuss and what you want me to react to. Okay? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you on the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's rebuild the Black nuclear family. It is needed. Okay? God bless.